Good evening. How's everybody doing out there? I certainly hope well. I just thought I would come on this evening and hang out with you a little bit and just do a couple of things regarding hand health, finger health, thumb health in particular, and wrist health. So I know this is live, but the story will stay on my feed as a post, as an IGTV thing, what have you. I will go ahead and tell you what we're using today, which is putty. And it's not very expensive. You can get it multiple places, any physical therapy place. You can order it online. It's about $10 to $15. And we have little weights. So these are 3 pounds. I suggest you start with 3. You don't need anything aggressive. Maybe you work your way up to 5. And again, just a little bit of work to keep those hands healthy. Why? For a few reasons. So we're always on the phone. We text a whole bunch. We certainly do. We're always on the computer. And also, as yogis, we use our wrists, we use our hands a lot. And when I teach classes, one of the things that I see most often is hyperextension of the wrist. And believe it or not, yes, the fingers. We need to prevent this. With my private clients, we work on a lot of this health, and I see how much it helps, like leaps and bounds, and it makes your hands more happy. So let's start with the putty. I like to work with, even though I've been working with it a while, medium. You can start with soft or medium. Either way works. And also, putty's fun. It's a huge stress reliever, right? It really is. Okay. Here we go. Fun putty. So one of the key exercises is really just playing with the putty. I'll come a little bit closer so that you can see me. When you play with the putty, you just want to make sure that you don't have any hyperextension on your fingers, by which I mean the finger does not bend in so that the fingertip comes forward towards the body. We don't want that. We want it to bend at the joint. Still, we don't want to use all joints. We want to use strength. And when you play with the putty, you should totally feel that strength in the fingers, certainly, also in the wrist, in the elbows, even all the way up through the shoulder, believe it or not, because we always do our exercises with shoulders down and back. Reminder, everything you do with love is yoga. Any of these little exercises, you want to go ahead and try to do them for about 5 minutes. Oops, I'm sorry, 3 minutes. But I'm not going to do that because that would be super boring for you to just watch me playing with my putty in one position for 5 minutes. The next one is a pulling. So you would, again, do it with both hands. But the pulling, we are getting both hands at once. So you pull the putty, you fold it, and you pull it again. We're working all of our fingers here. Every single finger. Just like with the first exercise. Sometimes we miss the pinky though. It's okay. Pulling, pulling, pulling. And again, just 3 minutes. It's very meditative. I'm telling you, huge stress reliever. You can just do it while watching Netflix, right? Listening to music. Maybe even when you're in the bathtub, but please dry off your hands first. And hello to each of you who are joining me. I'm not typically too good at reading the names, so please don't take offense. My vision from afar is not awesome. So again, that's a pull with strength. Pull, pull, pull. You always want to keep energetic elbows, a fold and a pull again. About 3 minutes. And the last one is really important for those thumbs. And most people text with thumbs. I've been known to use my middle fingers a lot too. However, for the health of our thumbs, I'll show you this one. This one's a key lock. A key lock press. So you kind of make the putty in like a cylinder shape, right? And we want it to stick up from the hand, and we take that old thumb and we press down. Again, no hyperextension. We don't want that joint bending in. We don't want the fingernail to come towards the body. We want that bend down right at that joint. It's not all joint, it's strength. This is when you have to switch the hands and do for about 3 minutes each. I know that's 12 minutes of work I've shown you. You don't have to do it all at once, but it is fun. And I promise you, your hands will feel better. I know a couple clients who have had thumb problems, and I have them do this. And I do it too. That's for sure. I need strong thumbs for yoga, strong thumbs for texting, and the guitar. It works, I'm telling you. So that is a key lock squeeze. Let me show you up close again. We do it, we just give it a press. It's hard. Harder than you think. Ooh, hand gets tired. All right, so good to go on that one. And don't let your kids find this, because then they steal it and they don't give it back. All righty. Unless you just want to get them their own. Next, we shall use the weights. Again, this is not about getting big muscles, although that's fun too. This is just about keeping your wrist healthy. The little things matter, okay, just as much as the big things. I'm telling you, this is true. So, I'll sit for this one. Scoot my block forward so you might have a better look at me. Okay, here we go. So when you are doing your wrist work, we want to keep the wrist strong. You control the weight, it doesn't control you. And actually, I'm going to adjust my positioning because you can do this anywhere. You can place your hand so that your wrist kind of falls off of a table, or you can make it so that your wrist, they just fall off of the knees. Easy peasy. It's so simple. It's just up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, down, 6, up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, 9, up, down, 10, up, down, 11, up, down, 12, up, down, 13, up, down, 14, up, down, 15. And then you'd repeat, because 30 is how you really make a difference when you're doing rehab. And because that's boring, I mean, it's not a great time, I'm going to be really honest. I like to mix it up between exercises with a little yoga, so you might just do some nice side body openers. One arm going one way, then the next, using your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So thank you guys for being with me. Big inhales. And oh, that feels good. Bigger exhales. All right. And you may as well, to keep things even and happy, just bring the opposite foot in front if you are sitting in easy sitting. You don't have to though. You can sit on the couch. But shoulders down and back, okay? We don't want the shoulders to hunch forward. That causes a whole nother problem. Alrighty, so we hold the weight so that the circles, I don't even know what the bottom and top part of the weight are called, but they go up and down. Hands in the center, clearly. Okay, and hands fall off of the knees. We do a side to side 1, side to side 2, side to side 3, side to side 4, side to side 5, side to side 6, side to side 7. You control the weight, it doesn't control you. Side to side 8, side to side 9, side to side 10, side to side 11, side to side 12, side to side 13, side to side 14, side to side 15. And then you'd repeat. So I didn't show the repeat to you guys because that might be a real snooze to just watch that. It's easy to do on your own, but you can refer back to this video anytime. I know sometimes it's the opposite of a snooze and it's nice to be guided or else we don't want to do it. But there you go. Gave you half and half. Best of both worlds. So now, of course, we'll just do a little light movement and a touch of meditation. Hands at heart center. Inhale, interlace your fingers. Exhale, send your palms forward. We're stretching the wrists because we just worked them. We'll come onto the knees in a kneeling position just to mix it up a little bit. And when you're stretching the wrist, shoulders down and back, and you should feel that all the way up through the tricep. Tricep doesn't properly stretch until the scapula lowers by the rib cage. And you can unlock your hip flexors by squeezing the glutes and letting your hips move forward. And of course, breathing. Inhale, hands back to heart center, all the way up to the sky. We'll do a wide V. We're creating an open pathway to receive light, love, divine healing energy. And we'll exhale, send it through all of our energy centers. Hands find the mat. We'll find a nice table. Okay, once you've found your table, we can just wag our tail. That's it. Little extension in the lower back. Tail wags. Breathe deeper and more deeply. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Can inhale. Tuck your toes. Let your heels be pretty close together. I know that's tough. Just finding a little goddess. That's it. A little lovely goddess. Take your time to receive the position. Shoulders roll down and back. We're going to take our arms behind us and interlace our fingers. Palms press down to the earth. Open those shoulders. So fingers are just interlaced behind you. You've created a basket and you're drawing it towards the earth. Inhale, knees close. Rock back to the heels. Rise. Interlace all but the index finger. Shift your body side to side. Bicycle those legs. Inhale, hands find the heart. Exhale, bow down slow. Straight spine. Heart soars forward. Once you are hinged from the hips, even with the hips, micro bend in the knee or deeper. Hands find the mat. Relax the neck. Couple breaths. Forward fold. We're almost to the meditation. In through the nose and out through the nose. Big inhales and bigger exhales. And then from that forward fold, inhale. And exhale, walk your hands towards the top of the mat because we were kind of at the back of the mat. But if you were at the top of the mat, Just walk your feet back. It's a down dog, just a good stretch. Push away from the earth, strong wrist. Shoulders down and back, tummy's drawn in, heart bows a bit. And if you need to, bicycle the legs. Maybe a little shimmy and shake. Maybe lift one leg, then the next. Really just stretching it on out. Whatever you feel you need. And when you're ready, inhale back to the knees. Exhale, child's pose. Knees can be closed or open. This is no good for your knees, no problem. Place a block, a pillow, a blanket between the butt and the heels. Two more breaths. Let it all go. And on an inhale, knees can shift to one side. Same side that the knees shift to, the body does. Fetal. When ready, roll into a supine butterfly. And allow yourself to just be. One hand on the tummy, one hand on the heart. Remember, left side of your chest is your physical heart. The right side is your spiritual heart. Both equally important. Bring the energy where you need it to go. Or if you want to brighten your aura, you can let your arms go back and down. Or arms along your sides. Palms down so you feel grounded. Or up for energy. Whatever makes you happy. About 2 minutes to just exist. Let go of your day. Let go of your week so you can start fresh. And have enough energy to finish your work week with love, with pride, with peace. So much energy you couldn't even share it with those you love, those who need a little extra something. When you are ready, your knees can center. You can draw your knees in towards your chest. Maybe rock a bit, massage the lower back, get out any remaining pockets of stress. Perhaps, if your shoulder allows, rock to the opposite side that you were on before in fetal, just so you're nice and even. Even Steven. Absorbing all you've done, thanking yourself for taking a bit of time out. When ready, rise with the strength of your arms into a comfortable seated position. And let's just let the chin come in towards the chest, rock the head a bit. And we'll feel those good vibes that we've created rise up from the pelvic floor through the crown of the head, drawing our hands up, creating a cup. That's Lotus Mudra. Heel of the hand together, thumb and pinky. Two other fingers spread apart wide, taking all that glorious golden light. And inhale it to your heart center. Healing light, healing love. Exhale, namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all for joining me. And if you just kind of caught the last part, no worries. This will be on my Instagram feed. Okay, good night, good friends. Be well.